usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 48 of my series where I aim to play the towns, cities and urban areas perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, to score 25,000 points in a Geoguessr game on the map. Today's town is Bardufoss, and for that we have to go quite far north in Norway. Now Bardufoss is a slightly weird one, because it consists of three main bits. We got Anselv, and we got Anslimon, which is sort of the commercial center of the place, and then we got Hegelia. And we are likely to find ourselves on the E6 for most of the playthrough. And as you can see, there's only 54 locations. Bardufoss does not have a ton of people. There's like 2,500 people plus living here. It is a place that sort of services the inner reaches of this region, with the airport here at Bardufoss. But what Bardufoss actually is an army base. They also used to have, I think, a squadron from the Air Force on at the airport here as well. Not sure they do anymore. And so most of the barracks and stuff are down here at Hegelia, but you'll find them pretty much all over the place. It's one of the most densely military areas in Norway. You can also head over here to Skjold, where there's nothing but army. But yeah, I've been through Bardufoss several times, and the part of my mandatory service in the army was done down here at Setermoen. So I spent quite a few times when I got back to here from being on leave. Spent quite a few hours standing by the bus stops here, freezing in the middle of the winter. I remember on one occasion when we're taking the plane, and we changed planes in Bodø, and the pilot, when he was doing his usual welcome aboard this and that, and he went, "The weather at Bardufoss is nice, clear blue skies, and -27. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. That was a cold day to wait for the bus. Anyways, let's hope we won't be waiting for the bus here. Let's go to Bardufoss. It's not quite clear what Bardufoss means, I think. The one theory is that bar comes from bear. Bears are quite common in the area. And foss, on the other hand, is quite easy to figure out because that is waterfall in Norwegian. And what do you know, we're on the E6 right away. And yeah, that's one of the things. If I hadn't included the E6, I don't know if I would have enough locations to make a map. So, well, of course I could make a map with like 5 locations, I guess. Right, so this is, we're heading northwards. Rustahøyde Bardufoss to Polarbadet. So I guess we are, yes, the Polar Bath. But which of these crossroads takes us there? That's the next question. But yeah, okay, so we are quite close to the bend and to this road. Okay, and well, actually we are on that road, which was quite fortuitous. Otherwise I would have been very, very, very leery of my chances of success there. Okay, yeah, the question is whether we'll see any of the... So here is, yeah, this is Anslimon. This is actually the town center, as far as any such actually exists. So we should have been on the street that runs on the other side of this building here. So, okay, but that at least means I know where we are. We are on this bridge here. on the Anselv. I don't know if it actually means duck river, but at least it would be close to think. Will be easy to believe so. I think we are just above the eastern bank or southern bank. Yeah, wow, okay. And yeah, I think we just moved up. Possibly. Let's see, so that's a church. And if we move in here, look, no, this is not Anslimon. This is one of the others. So, what church is this then? Ah, that's the name of the road. Rusterhögdalen. Aha, okay. So we are back. Let's see, so we're here then, somewhere. So, Ruster Road. Which direction are we looking in? Southish. But this must be the... So we got the Ruster Road. It has the chapel, which must be that one. So we are at Hegelia in Bardufoss, and we are... We're standing right next to right on the bus stop, and this 01 here is the bus stop itself. And yeah, that looks pretty good. And well, we're on the outskirts somewhere. It looks like we might have actually have a street name here. Krokbekken Nord. The Crooked Brook North. Okay. And we are almost due east. Now, where would that be? It's not up here. And it shouldn't be anywhere here. That's a bit of a tricky one. We're not at the airport. We're definitely not here. What am I missing? Okay, well, this is not the E6, that's for sure. So that is a vital clue. Okay, so if it's not the E6, but it has a road running parallel to it, which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, it's a pedestrian path. Okay, then it's not weird anymore. So that could actually be... that's a Krokbeck Road. Are we here? What? Well, that's all wrong. Well, that's interesting. Is the map that badly messed up? Or is it just me who looking in the wrong place? So we're looking east by northeast. This is definitely northeast. And no, we're not here. We got some buildings down here. And they could actually be these buildings, I think. No, they're not laid out right. Okay, let's try and figure out what on earth is going on here. Are we? Oh wait, we could be... Could we be all the way up here? That seems to rhyme a little more. Let's see. There's a bus up here. And that's that one. Let's just have a look at that road going up from there. Yes. That's that road. So we are standing here. Aren't we? Well, almost anyway. Looking north. Looking at this building. So that should put us there. I don't know about that, but we'll give that a go. Nice. This looks familiar. Well, that's the risky run when there's only 54 locations. It was down here, and it was in the middle of the bridge. There we go. That was... Well, that was Bardufoss played to perfection. And that was that first location I was having grave doubts about, but it all turned out nice in the end after all. So, whoops. No, I wasn't supposed to go there. Oh well, anyways, that is Bardufoss played to perfection. Check in tomorrow for episode 49. Until then, bye-bye.